Any last comments, Joe, before we get you?
Yeah, just before I go, did you see Elon Musk's tweet that Twitter's worth half of what he paid for it, Dennis?
Well, he knew that going into it. That's why he was trying to get out of it. He's like, I'm paying too much for this. So he knew that already.
Unfortunately, there's no take backs.
He knew that. He was trying to get out of the deal for that reason.
He said, "Can I just take back? I just want to give it back to you guys. You guys can handle it." Well,
go.
Honestly, Twitter is going to disappear. Maybe we won't know. But let's get to the net change up. Of course,
banks.
What do you see? The regional banks, of course. That's what we're seeing out there. FRC now up there in the pre-market to 1680s. Can we take that out here towards the open? We're pretty close towards it. I think this is going to be all kind of determining more liquidity, right? Will these banks be able to make it through? I still think it's too high of a risk to go after it, but hey, to each his own. If you guys like these, any comments on FRC, Dennis?
Well, Joel sold it, took a loss. I sold my pack W. I mean, it's just the risk reward here is just the unknown. Like I've said, I think this might eventually get taken over by FDIC or worse. So that's why it's just too much risk here. I hope they survive. I think it's an excellent bank. I think if it does survive, it's a great deal at $16, but it's a big F right now.
Trading up near the highs of the pre-market session at 1680s, the pre-market high. Obviously, positive catalyst today with the assets being bought of that other company. So you got a positive catalyst instead of a negative catalyst.
All right. And of course, there's some other banks showing up here. Wall, you see that high there, 35.56. Will it get through that level and continue pushing?
All regionals.
Just going to be all about regional banks here. You can see a bunch of them, right? And then you also see here FAS, which is kind of the bull 3 times leverage for you day traders out there. Be careful with this one, of course, but this one definitely moving in the pre-market here. We'll look to see if it gets through 54.49 pre-market high. Let's go to Tesla here showing up now, getting a nice little push here. Don't know if this is news related. I'll take a look there.
I think it's just, and Tesla's beta's higher, and Tesla has not gotten that same defensive trade. It's kind of still been moving with the overall market. So moving with the SP, we know like a Microsoft and Apple have been like flight to quality, and them kind of moving opposite to the market, like not the S&Ps, but opposite the IWM. Tesla has not done that. So I think maybe, just because it's, a higher beta, obviously higher, valuation company here, it has not been classified as that safety trade that Microsoft and Apple were. So it kind of is moving with the overall market. So just keep that in mind. If you're trading Tesla, it's not moving with the Microsofts and Apples right now.
You got to establish, I'm just going to go like broad here. And, you've had the nice run. You had the pullback. It's trying. But until I would not look for another major leg higher here until you cross 200, get above that psychological 200, establish a bid at 200, not just poking your head. So going a little bit longer term on that one. But guys, I'm going to let you finish up today. Another fun show, and back with you later on.
Thanks, Joel. Let's see what's down here, Mitch.
Let's see it. Let's go to it now. We're going on what's down here.
We talked the NTX already.
Yeah, there's this UBX, but I have no idea. Put it that way. Big
Unity Biotechnology, probably some bad trial or something.
Bad trials, right? Yeah, we'll be careful with that.
Story here, so I just made that up.
This is GDXU. I don't know. I haven't traded this one.
I trade GDXU.
Leverage.
It's triple the gold miners, so it's triple the GDX. So
gold, big pullback there. You can also see it with JNUG showing up here. So gold on the pullback.
And we know gold is moving opposite to the regionals. If you think we're going to have more bank failures, gold's probably a buy on this pullback if you think we're having more bank failures.
Yeah, we'll see if it's an opportunity today. I do see Ollie showing up here. And I think this one just recently had earnings. It was an earnings pop, right? And so I do see that pulling back here. Let me just take a quick little peek.
Citigroup downgrading it to sell, lowering the price to 49. So again, analyst ratings have not had as much influence as they have, but when they put a sell on something, the market takes note. They don't like seeing that sell because it's more rare for analysts to put sells on stuff. So when the analyst says sell, the market really pays attention to it.
This is that hourly. We'll look to see if it closes kind of the daily gap, right? Daily gap between kind of this 54.16. I'll look to see if we close that gap on Ollie's bargain outlet. Let me see if there's anything else we can talk about here. Moderna showing up there on the pullback. That's definitely one that will be a little bit on watch. We talked about how some of these biotechs were getting a little bit of a lift, and we'll see. Can it kind of push higher? What do you think about Moderna's chart?
Again, I like Moderna relative to BNTX. So I'm scared of all the vaccine makers because those earnings are coming down. People are going to get less COVID vaccines in the future, but I think Moderna has more. They have more. Obviously, they're working on other products here. They're working on other drugs. They're just doing more here. So I like the relative trade of short BNTX, long Moderna. But again, I don't have it on. But I still like that. So if I was trading Moderna from the long side, I think I would short BNTX against it.
All right. Like always, you guys can check out some extensive inventory of short locates. Choose TradeZero for that and check them out, team. I'll go ahead and I'll throw it up here so that you guys can also get access to this TradeZero flagship software. We're going to start wrapping up here. Like always, you guys smash the like if you guys enjoy all the action we do here. TradeZero is a partnership of Benzinga. Let's get back to